Interestingly enough, I can actually get all the guys I want. And an extra reliever too. It's crazy. Hell yeah, dude. The only big deal was the fact that we traded for this dude. The other big deal is... Alright. So I went through and I made every trade that I was going to make. And that actually, interestingly enough, opened up a couple other interesting opportunities. Specifically, with the Pirates, I can get Charlie Morton from them, who's pretty good. He's got a really good ceiling too. He's got high work ethic, high intelligence, high loyalty, all great things. All great things. He's got the stuff in the movement potential, which is what I want. I would give up this starting pitcher, which is fine. He's a 45, 45, 45. I will gladly give him up for, yeah, slightly less movement, but better control. Not a big deal to me, but the potential here is what really matters. And then I would give up these two guys, which were originally, I was going to deal them to the Alcoholics, but since I decided against that trade, I decided to include him here to get Charlie Morton. I am giving him a 12th round draft pick, which obviously doesn't matter. 12th round doesn't matter. And I am giving up this guy, which hurts a little bit, because he's the catcher I had with good catcher ability. But this dude in free agency has 555 catcher ability that I'm trying to sign to a minor league contract, so he'll probably just replace this dude. I'm giving him $1 million, which is fine to me, to get Charlie Morton. So, yeah, we're going to do this. Complete that. And then, interestingly enough, with the three guys that I bought from Baltimore, if I give up 2 of them to the Alcoholics, I can actually get all the guys I want. Literally. And the draft pick that I want. I can get, and an extra reliever too. It's crazy. So I'm giving them this dude that I bought from Baltimore, who has high work ethic, which is good, but 45 potential, not amazing. I'm totally cool with giving him up, because I was kind of just taking a chance on him. This dude, who I also bought from Baltimore, 97 prospect, has a 60 potential, but it's all in control, which I obviously don't really care about too much. I can give up him. I'm fine. He's a high intelligence, so he's probably gonna reach his potential. But I'm cool. I'm cool with giving him up. And then this dude, who I don't necessarily want to give up a 60 stuff guy who has a 40 or 30 movement, but a good move potential. A lot of control, obviously I don't care about. Only 35 potential, which obviously not great, and he's only 29, so I'm cool with giving him up too. These are all guys I'm cool with giving up to get Grady Sizemore, who I'm gonna train to be my left fielder just be my left fielder. He'll be fine. He is, if he reaches these potentials, he should be good. He's 27, so he might not, but he's gonna be left field, I think, and maybe probably the minors for a bit. So hopefully get that left field up a bit, and hopefully get some of these up a bit too as well. And then also, guys, I already went over this dude who I really hope reaches potential. Like, this is insane. If 80 stuff, because he's a reliever, even as a starter, then he should be pretty damn good. Like, this guy should be good. He's 26, and once again, he's unmotivated. He has low work ethic, so he probably won't get it. He'll be in my minors. I grabbed that beautiful second-round draft pick that I really wanted to steal from them. I get this reliever who, once again, just a control freak, but still has good movement and, like, passable stuff. So he could be good. Once again, I'll just have him in the minors, see if he reaches potential. And with this package, I get them to include this extra dude who is already developed really nicely, has a higher ceiling. He's not motivated, so he might not reach it, but that's fine, because he's already really good. He'll be my bullpen and make my bullpen awesome. So, yeah, this is a no-brainer deal right here, too, as well. And this is a big one that I'm thinking of, because since I did all these deals and I didn't have to give up that superstar reliever, I was looking around and seeing what kind of guys I could maybe get for him. And easily the best possible dude. They'll just give me straight up one single reliever. The Oakland A's are willing to take one reliever, and they will give me, excuse me, slightly different. One reliever and 500,000, but still, one reliever who's pretty good. You know, he's really solid, actually. He's a pretty nice reliever. But one reliever. For one reliever, they will give me Josh Donaldson. The number 4 prospect in baseball with a 75 potential. My God. 65 contact, 70 home run power, 65 I. Still good gap, and still 50 avoid K. Whew. I mean, like, only an adequate catcher. That's fine. For these hitting stats, the number 4 prospect for, I mean, a really good reliever, sure. But, like, hot damn, dude. And I'm all it costs an extra 500K. I'll take this deal every day. My God. So, yeah, dude, our minor league system's gonna be stacked, dude. I'm really excited to see what it looks like after this. Alright, final wrap up. Going to spring training now. I made one more trade. Since I traded for this dude, who has no glove but a good bat, especially good bat ceiling, I traded away the guy who was our DH, which may have been a bad decision because he could back up first, second, and third. And now, because he's gone, I don't have a third backup for any of those positions. And the same guy's backing up second, third, and shortstop. So if either of these 3 guys, if any 2 of them are tired at the same time, one of them has to play. Doesn't matter. Which really won't matter too badly. It means basically like 1 game out of every like 50. So maybe like 3 or 4 games out of the season, we're going to have a tired guy. Which I don't think is going to be too big a deal. I don't think it's going to be too big a deal. Because we traded away him for our new number 1 starter. This guy, Josh Tomlin, who unfortunately the only thing he can gain in is control. He can get a lot of it, which I don't care about. Maybe it'll work out. But importantly, he's a leader. So while we're sucking, he'll still keep everybody together, hopefully. And then, yeah, Charlie Morton is our number 2 starter with his high work ethic and intelligence. So hopefully he gets these gains pretty quickly. Jamie Moyer is still a number 3. Ryan, whoever this guy is. Yeah, our 4 starter is actually a guy with stamina now because we can have it. And our 5th starter is just the bullshit guy, you know. This nonsense guy that we just haven't to fill the role. Our closer is currently this dude that we traded for from the Alcoholics. He's unmotivated, so he's not going to work out, but he's currently our closer, and we're just going to live with it. Right now, though, I think our bullpen, it's not amazing. Never mind. We actually do have 2 decent bullpen arms right now, and everybody else is just kind of bad. All of our pitchers are kind of bad, and that's fine. We're chilling with it. Our hitters are all mediocre. Our shortstop is pretty decent, actually. During spring training, we're going to have Grady Sizemore learn left field. We're going to put him in the minors afterwards, but we're going to have him learn left field with this dude starting every once in a while because I want to give him some at-bats, because if this can develop, I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Mostly for trade bait, honestly. But we're going to give him some at-bats. Let Grady learn some left, and then put him in the minors, let him learn some more left, while this guy takes left for a bit. And then eventually Grady will probably come up and take it back. But ideally, I want to make sure that I keep him in the minors so that we don't use up his major league service and have to lose him after this year to free agency. It'd be really nice if we could keep him an extra year. And then we just got this guy in center, that guy in right. It's no big deal. Everything else is normal. The only big deal was the fact that we traded for this dude. The other big deal is the fact that the only personnel we have is a first base coach. It's me and 1 first base coach, and that's all we got going into the first game of spring training. So I don't know how that's going to work in the game, but all the other deals are pending. I wonder... Hell yeah, dude. So we have the 2nd best minor league system right now because we just grabbed Josh Donaldson. and he's gonna crush it, dude. Obviously, everybody else, like obviously we have a couple starting pitching prospects. I didn't know Josh Tomlin was a prospect, but apparently he is. And this dude who sucks, I don't know why he's starting pitching. And that dude kind of sucks too. So we don't really have starting pitching prospects. All our prospects that are good are all bullpen arms. They're probably just going to use for trade bait later. Whoever works out, we're either going to use them or trade bait them. And then we got obviously the best catcher possible you can have right now, as far as hitting goes. So our minor league system is incredible. I have a feeling our manager is thrilled. Yes, our minor league system is second. He wanted us to be top 6. We were second. They wanted us to find a top 20 prospect. We found the 3rd best. Apparently, I thought he was the 4th. Apparently, he's the 3rd. So we'll have to work on getting a Cy Young winner. Unfortunately, we're not going to live up to your immediate goals. We are going to suck this year. Straight up. Sorry. We'll work on everything else later. But hey, we already beat your goal for 2013 right now. And your 2011 goal, so be cool with that, man, because we're gonna be good. We're gonna get long term, just not right now. But we're gonna be incredible long term. Holy shit! I have a feeling Josh Donaldson, I'm not gonna use him to catcher. I'm probably gonna move him to first, because our first baseman is fine, but we could put Josh Donaldson there. Keep these catchers there. Whoever develops first will get the role, and then we'll get a guy who has good catcher ability to be the backup. That should be good for us. And other than that, I think the one big thing we need to work on, obviously our bullpen's gonna be totally fine forever. The big thing we're gonna work on is have to get some starting pitchers in here to work out, because our bats aren't bad. I mean, obviously they're not great, but they're not atrocious, and some of them are going to develop pretty nicely, so we could have some respectable bats in here. And who knows what the draft will bring, but yeah. Anyways, that's where we are going to spring training for the year. We have a bad team, but we have the 2nd best minor league system while only having bullpen arms and 1 catcher. And we still have all these deals still in place for more minor leaguers. So there's no way we're not going to be the #1 system after we put all these guys in there. And then I'll have tons of options, dude. I'll have tons of options. My team's going to suck. We're going to get a great draft pick. We're going to, who knows who we're going to get. We're going to get somebody badass. And then we have the 2nd round draft pick too, so we're going to get 2 in the 2nd round. We're stacked. Our future's great, dude. I could see us. Let's try to make playoffs in 3 seasons. I think you can very easily make playoffs in 3 seasons. And then win the World Series in 5. Let's do it. We're probably not going to beat the Diamondbacks, who won it in 4, but let's try to go in 4 and 5. I think we can do it.